Top 5 parents who broke their kids' electronics. Now we're all addicted to our electronic gadgets, aren't we? Imagine waking up to find that your mobile phone and laptop are nowhere to be spotted. I'm sure the mere thought of not being able to find your electronics for 2 minutes is making you restless. Now try to fathom the misery of the kids whose electronics were broken, literally destroyed by their parents. Oh, they were surely devastated. Ranging from iPods, MacBooks, Xbox and cameras to mini drones and tablets, these electronics have become inevitable for both children and grown-ups. However, the more the children get addicted to their electronics, the more their parents become resentful of the devices. And sometimes their disapproval surpasses such levels that they end up breaking their kids' electronics. So we bring you a list of 5 of these frustrated parents who destroyed their kids' electronics. Number 1. Jesse and his dad. Although kids and youngsters are usually accused of developing weird obsessions with their electronics, sometimes daddies do fall prey to such weirdness. So top of the list is the story of Jesse and his father. So the dad had strictly warned his children to stay away from his television. He hated the idea of letting someone touch his TV, let alone use it. But forbidden things are the most irresistible. So one day while daddy had gone to work, Jesse turned on the TV to play Xbox. Jesse's brother knew that their dad would be home in 5 minutes, but he chooses to enjoy a little drama at home. Oh, brothers can be so cruel at times. Now when daddy gets home, he's simply infuriated to see Jesse playing Cream on his TV. He throws Jesse's Xbox in fire, then takes the device outside and destroys it beyond repair, while the helpless boy yells, pleads and shouts at his father to stop, and the cruel brother just laughs and films it all. Number 2. The borrowed PS2. This has happened to almost all of us to a little less extent. Who wants to attend school and do all the boring homework when you can just sit back at home and play PS2? So this gaming freak had been missing school and procrastinating in submitting the assignments and doing his homework, when one day his dad got a phone call from the school headmistress informing him of the boy's careless attitude. The guy was playing a game of his friend's PS2, as his has been broken by his dad, while his friend was filming his impeccable moves. Enraged by the headmistress' complaint, the dad stomped into the boy's room and reprimanded him from taking his studies carelessly. Nonchalantly, the boy answered him that he had no homework to be done and could enjoy the game. What was the father supposed to do? Yes, you guessed it right. He broke the TV. No wonder he damaged the TV this time, as breaking the PS2 was of no help. Number 3. I'ma shoot your phone. This one is equally funny and bizarre. You must have heard stories of parents destroying their kids' mobile phones in strange ways, but how this mom broke her children's phone is very hilarious. You'll be rolling in the floor in a while. Okay, think of the most absurd way a mobile phone can be destroyed. Stepped on? Thrown from the 4th story? Broken into tiny fragments with a hammer? No. This mommy had a better plan. Parents having issues with social media is not an oddity anymore, but what this mom does goes far beyond being overprotective. She shoots their phones. Yes, you read it right. To stop her children from talking to strangers, she shoots the mobile phones with her shotgun, and that too in front of their very own eyes. The torture doesn't end there. To ensure that her son's iPhone is damaged beyond repair, she smashed it into tiny fragments with her sledgehammer. Wow, she has surpassed all boundaries of eccentricity. Even the poor dog was made to watch the mom in action. Number 4. Daddy can do what he wants. PlayStations without a doubt are the heartthrob of every kid. The plethora of entertaining games and intriguing features they offer make them very popular worldwide. While every kid wants to own a PlayStation these days, their high price makes them unaffordable for many. But if you get a new PS4, and that very same day you see it getting smashed in front of your eyes by your dad, well, the thought is causing adrenaline surges in me. I'm sure you're feeling pretty much the same. This Japanese boy and his friend got a brand new PS4, and they were obviously having the time of their life playing it. Who won? The thrill and excitement of owning a PS4 had made the boys a little too noisy and loud, and they were screaming at the top of their voices and enjoying when the boy's furious dad stomped into the room. What followed is truly heartbreaking. He smashed the PS4 into tiny fragments, either because of the unbearable noise the two players were making, or due to the horrible grades his boy had secured in school. Well, whatever the reason may be, the PS4 was dead. Ouch. About the boy. Well, of course he went nuts. He yelled, shouted, and swore helplessly. But what could be done? Number 5. An overwhelming prank. Parents know how to tame their children and teach them a lifelong lesson. So when his dad finds out that the boy is playing video games instead of doing his homework, he decides to play a horrifying prank with his little child. When the kid wasn't around, he swapped his box with an old one. He then smashed it into pieces with his hammer in front of the boy, making him believe that his Xbox was destroyed beyond damage. Although the truth of it being a prank was revealed to the little kid, he still didn't forgive his father and his brother for being so inhumane and pulling such a cruel trick. Poor baby. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more.